Today I have something different, a BMW R1250GS. Oh to the yes. This is the latest and greatest BMW R1250GS. And of course, this sunshine is due to me being in Greece. For this video, special thank you goes out to Eurodriver in Stalida, Crete. Please go visit my buddy Ari, he's fantastic. Check out their awesome fleet and their perfect customer service. But now back to the Beamer. The R1250GS is of course the flagship adventure/touring bike from BMW, and it does compete against things like the Ducati Multistrada, the KTM 1290, the Triumph Tiger 1200, and a few more. Of course, you can get this one in the adventure flavor, but this one over here is the best in my books because I'm short and I can reach this one. Prices in Canada start at $23,985. Of course, that's before any kind of accessories and options and taxes. So it is a pricey bike, but you do get a ton of shit for what you pay for. Now, it is a tall and very heavy bike, but thankfully, the seat is adjustable. It has high and low. Now it's set to low. And this way, it's perfect for shorter riders like me, making it a very comfortable bike to ride. This bike is super well balanced. It's actually quite easy to keep it upright when standing still, but moving it by hand or pushing it backwards is a real pain in the ass. However, once you start moving on the bike's power, it becomes feather light and super delightful. It is very much improved over the previous R1200GS, and that's a real achievement by BMW because the older bike was already near perfect. First of all, I love the way this bike looks. It's just this muscular adventure thing. Others love it, others hate it, I get it, but for me it really works. I really like it. I like the LED daytime running lights in the front. It's trademark now for BMW. Of course, the windshield is adjustable and it works very well at higher speeds, and the riding position is upright for both driver and passenger. I also really like these brackets in the back for the panniers and how the bike looks when you load it up. It's just pure awesomeness. The rear is less impressive, but still, especially when loaded, it looks really nice. It looks like a tank. And speaking of tanks, the fuel tank is 20 liters, so you can travel quite far before you need to refuel, because this air liquid cooled boxer twin cylinder engine is powerful and frugal at the same time. It makes 136 horsepower and 106 pound-feet of torque. It has shift cam technology, which kicks in like VTEC at around 5,000 RPM. And at the same time, it only needs about 4.7 liters per 100 kilometers of fuel on average. The engine that sticks out from the side doesn't only look cool, but it also makes a very characteristic sound. It's generally quite smooth and pulls very well even from low RPMs. The best experience, of course, is to keep it above 3,500 RPM, or maybe even 4,000. But if you want to save the gas, well, then you have to follow the instructions of the shift indicator that always encourages you to shift the gear up. Ergonomically, the R1250GS is as neat as it gets. It has tons of technology, but most of it is very easily accessible, especially via this upright iDrive style commander. The menus are easy to navigate and the LCD screen is very bright and super clear and always visible even under extreme sunlight. You also get some very useful riding modes like Rain, Road, Dynamic Pro, Enduro. All these control the throttle response, the riding dynamics, the suspension height, the suspension stiffness, the ABS, the traction control, yada yada yada. I love Road mode because it makes it very nice and soft. The power comes on very linear. And of course, because it's in the lowest setting of the suspension, my legs can reach the ground very well. The best thing about the R1250GS is its versatile character. I love how you can run errands with it, go for fun rides, or even just ride to wherever the horizon takes you. In a nutshell, this is the only bike you will ever need. And yes, I know you've heard that before, but you have heard that because it is true. It has very good combined brakes. The pads do dust a lot, so good luck cleaning these beautiful golden rims. And despite its curb weight, which is about 250 kilograms, it's very agile, it's athletic, it's easy to maneuver as long as you use its smooth power to keep it going. The transmission supports quick shift, it's a 6-speed manual, and the pedal feels like butter, no issues whatsoever. All the electronics work very discreetly, unless of course you start pushing really hard. Then you feel them all trying to save your ass, but they do work with you and not against you, which is very nice, and experienced riders will really appreciate this. The wheel setup is staggered, so the rear is 17-inch, the front is 19-inch, and it makes this bike handle very nicely and progressively. The bike leans happily into the corners, it doesn't hate you if you don't pinpoint your entry to the millimeter, and it's quite forgiving if you make a mistake and need to correct mid-corner. If it wasn't for the weight and maybe the size, I would say that this would have been a very friendly bike even for beginners. It's also a very good off-road bike. I mean, this is all the off-roading I'm going to do for today, but if you don't believe me, YouTube is full of videos with people taking these off-road. Just go watch one of them and you'll see for yourself. Of course, this bike is also known for the crazy amount of accessories you can get. I mean, yes, this very nice LCD screen is now standard. You have heated grips. You can get a heated seat if you want. You can get some really cool dynamic LED lights, like for the indicators. And this one also has a USB port. Reliability on these bikes is very good. That's mainly the reason why ownership isn't that expensive. I mean, repairs do cost a pretty penny, but they don't come very often, and that's very important. All in all, this latest R1250GS is simply fantastic. It is the bike I would buy today. And if the size, height, and weight isn't a problem for you, I say definitely shortlist this bike, go for a test ride. You will love it even if you don't like its looks. This bike has a way of doing that to you. So that's all for today. I hope you liked this video. It's a bit different than what we usually do, but hey, why not? Share it with your friends. Make sure to subscribe. Until next time, be well. Bye-bye.
Perfect. Perfect.